The second round of the 2015 WNYOA season is at the Tomahawk GNCC. Now, this is an inaugural race for the GNCC series. However, WNYOA has been here before. The track used to be called Seneca Highlands. I raced it last year. You guys might even recall. So, the events are co-sanctioned. I'm not going to bother explaining it. Read the description about what that means and how the scoring works. So let's just do some racing.
Seconds.
Not a good start for me. 44 bikes in our class. Whoa, not even paying attention. Somehow we end up in the Sahara Desert. It is the Dust Bowl of the 1930s.
I can't see.
This is what I'm actually seeing. The wide-angle lens on the camera doesn't do it justice. At this point, I was like, ugh, I was angry. I was like, man, I got such a bad start, and now I got to deal with this. Whoa! Jam up here, and here. We're on the front lines here, and the stupid, sorry to that guy who I kicked his tire pretty aggressively, but it got stuck on my foot peg.
I can't see anything.
Again, I'm lost. And then I get out of the dust cloud, and suddenly we can see some trail. And after that disastrous beginning, we can actually start trying to race here. So I'm just trying to get myself into it here. I just had this chaotic beginning, and I'm all over the place. So I'm just getting my mind in the game here, and man, there's roots everywhere. Woo-hoo-hoo! I've recollected myself. It's time to charge. We gotta get those positions back after that misfortunate start. Woo! I sort of knew where I was going here. I had walked part of this track. But really, it's just point and hope for the best. And there's Justin right there, the doctor. I go around him. And again, the camera doesn't do the dust any justice. It's hard to see. We're in the woods now, and I'm twisting that throttle a little bit good here. Oh, giving it a little juice. The thing is, this is a 3-hour-long race. My focus was to survive, to conserve energy.
Oh, it's hot one out.
If you watched last year's Seneca Highlands race, you might remember this section, the river section. You came down here under the tree, and then you got to come out of this whole shebang here, and it's a pretty nasty, slippery hill. There were a lot of wet, nasty roots coming up the hill. Got some traffic. Oh! Thankfully, I make it. Man, is this rough coming through here. We got a whole bunch of riders here. And oh, there's a bottleneck. Get by a rider there, and it looks like number 207, Holt, is in front of me. And he is a WNYOA rider, so he's in my class. It's hard to know the difference between the GNCC racers and the WNYOA racers. So pretty much, we don't know what position I'm in terms of WNYOA, and we'll have to see what position I'm in when I go through scoring for the GNCC. Again, read the description about all this, because it's complicated. Down here in this lower land, even though there's a burn ban and hasn't rained for weeks, there is still wetness. There's mud down here, which is surprising. I thought it would be completely dry. Oh, and there goes Justin coming by me. He's going a good pace through here. Boy, he's booking. He gets away from me. Coming up here, we come to Hawkeye's Hill. There's all these little signs that said, good luck, you're gonna die. Okay, it didn't say that, but that's what they meant, basically. And, man, this was just a long, steep downhill. And then you got down on some road here that was just wet and muddy, and it was hard-packed ruts, slippery as all can be. I could not believe how slippery it was. Then you go up this rough hill here. Oh, and over here we have some single track. There's all these people in front of me. I could be zipping through here, but got a little congested, and I probably should have been more aggressive, make some passes, but I didn't want to, you know, fall or use all my energy up early here, so I was playing it safe, and oh, see, that's how I should have been, was flying through here. Some pretty good action as people are sifting and falling into their positions. You know, there's a lot of traffic still out there. This is awesome. Flying through the woods. Got a couple lines. This is great. Over here we got some mud and a hill. This is great. Making a pass. Got some hung up riders. Oh, this is a battle. I picked this line, not the best line. Still learning the track, you know. It's the first lap here. 7-mile marker right there. We're out in some grass track now, and it's still dusty. Oh, that didn't look good. Oh yeah, look at these woods. It's got some moisture in here. I apologize. For some reason, my camera was shaking or clicking or something, so I'm gonna look into that. So over here, you came and you crossed the road, and you're on the other side of the road for this stuff over here, which was awesome stuff. Just some single track, very tight in here in some spots. Oh, this is good stuff. Over the log. Oh, gotta love this. And, you know, came over here, got a little technical, nice stuff. It's rough, though, pretty rough in here, especially right here. Big rut, bumpy, nasty getting out of that. Oh, yeah. Nice in there. And out onto some field. Oh, look at this. It's a triple pass! Did you just see that? That was a proud moment. Triple pass. I mean, woo! Yeah! Now we come up to the pro pit lane here.
Thank you!
Back over in the woods here, these kids here think they're funny.
No!
4 strokes are better? Are you kidding me? Yeah, right. 4 strokes. And actually that, you know, hey, anybody hold up a sign or do something for the camera, chances are you'll end up in the video, so keep that in mind. Just like this guy with the afro, who we've seen before. I can't remember what his name was. I follow him anyway for a little bit. It turns out that is real hair. He never takes his helmet off, and it grows right through the helmet shell. And I'm just kidding. So we come through scoring. I don't even look at the scoreboard, so I don't know what position I'm in. And that's our first lap done. It's about a 10.5 mile course. We just gotta keep cranking. We're back down down in the river, stream, and I'm coming up, and I see my boys up here pointing a line out, and I get screwed up, stuck. Everybody is pulling me up. Adam, with his broken wrist, pretty much yanks me up the whole hill. Thank you so much, everybody back there, for helping me out, because I'd still be there on that hill.
Thank you!
Get a little battle going here. This stuff was starting to get real rough. And we're on the second lap. 3-hour race. So at this point, it's about an hour through the race. And I'm exhausted.
Oh, I'm dying. God.
I wasn't feeling all that good. I felt like poop. It was hot. My nose was clogged up with dust. But I didn't let it slow me down. I was just like, okay, just work through it. Oh, it was brutal. Wow. Well, I get by that guy who's chainsawing through roots. And we are going, okay, out here. See, look at that. Avoiding the bumps, taking the inside line. Oh, gosh. Nailing hay bales. This is right before we crossed the road. Man, this was rough. Real rough, and now we're down. Yep, across the road. Over here, I get whacked in the armpit by a branch. Like it hit me in the armpit because I went over my bar and then it snapped back into my armpit. Oh, that hurts. And it woke me up. It was like a shot of adrenaline. Like, oh, pain. Oh. Maybe I should start doing that. I punch myself a few times in the face, and I'll be like, woo, let's go. No, I don't do that. Bad recommendation. Man, look at the sky. It felt like we were on some other planet or something. With the wind and the dust, and it felt like it was gonna storm. And I was just waiting for it to start downpouring, which it unfortunately doesn't. So I go through scoring again, going on to my third lap. And man, there were some guys flying by. Must be a different class, but regardless, I'm pretty much middle of the pack, like 28th or 29th at this point. I come back down to the river. There I am on Racer TV. Guy with the camera, and come back up. This time I make sure I don't get stuck in the great old hill climb here. So then, over here on this really slippery, clay, rutted out mud thing, I'm in a little battle with some people when I hear the rumble. The leaders are coming through, your XC1 leaders. I'm expecting Russell to come flying by. Chris Bach with Caleb Russell on his tail.
It's Russell.
And then right behind them comes Ryan Sipes. sliding kind of out of control, but this stuff was so slippery.
Oh, shit.
Boy, three-way battle. And here I am, I can't ride in this slippery stuff. I mean, oh, and there is Ryan Sipes right there. He looks like he spun off the trail. Wow. So, man, pretty cool action with the leaders coming by. So it's much further on. I make a mistake. Very minor. I mean, that's like my first mistake in this 3-hour race. And then I have one more mishap. I stalled it. Pick the bike back up. I mean, I'm exhausted at this point, but I'm doing all right, and I get past, unfortunately. But those pretty much were the 2 mistakes in the entire 3-hour race. Really, I was happy with my consistency. Just have to ride a little faster now. You can definitely start to see the fatigue affecting my riding. I'm a little bit more lazy, you can tell. But I'm staying on the bike, consistent, keeping it in motion. It's the 2-hour and 3-minute mark of the race that I come through scoring and begin my 4th lap. So I'm 2/3 done. I got another hour to go. It's the rough hour.
Oh, it's so bumpy.
The camera dies pretty shortly here, so basically, to recap what happens, I pit right up here, and I get refreshed, you know, I get some water, and I'm ready to go. I do my best. I just give it my best in the end here, and go through scoring, and I have to do another lap. So I end up doing 5 laps. I finish my 5th lap at 3 hours and 22 minutes. For the GNCC results in 250A, I got 29th, which is, could be better. It was decent. But for the WNYOA results, I got 4th place, which I'm pretty happy with. And looking at the times here, 3rd place, Mason, was only just under a minute ahead of me. Very close. And then 2nd place was Justin. And he was 2 minutes exactly in front of me. So everybody was very close for a 3-hour-long race. That's pretty tight. So everybody's there. It's interesting. I mean, it's pretty exciting. And the leader was up quite a bit, quite a few minutes. So, you know, but not too much. So everything is kind of pretty close. It's going to be interesting. So I'm excited. And we'll see everybody at the next round. Thank you for watching.